All right, I'm Nick. Today, I brought the Springfield Armory XD Mod 3 back out here. Now, if you watched the whole video series on this pistol, we put over 1,000 rounds through it. We haven't had any malfunctions. We did change the front fiber optic from red to green, and we added some grip tape to give us a little bit better grip. I have still not cleaned it. I decided after the series was over with that I don't ever plan to clean it. My goal is to pull it out periodically, shoot another 100 rounds through it, and just continue documenting how many rounds are through the gun. We are a little over 1,000. We're going to put another 100 through it today, which will take us to 1,100. I don't think we'll have a malfunction. I think that we can make it to 2,000 without any issues. And this is just an experiment for me. One thing that I think is crazy in the gun industry is price points. I don't think the price points always reflect what you're getting. I think for $300 you are getting a fantastic pistol, and honestly it doesn't feel like a $300 gun. And that is something, I pulled it out of the box today inside. I was doing some inventory work and I pulled the gun out, and man, it doesn't feel like a $300 gun. I think it's a fantastic price point. I think you get a lot for that number, and I'm very pleased with it. I think you got people in the world who are like, yeah, I bought $1,000 gun, but what are you getting for that $1,000 that you can't get for $300 with this? That's the question that you should be asking yourself. Let's put 100 rounds through it. I did order another gun today, though. That should be here early next week. We'll talk about that in a second. Man, that was terrible. That was terrible. That trigger pull right there, the last one, second to last one, that was absolutely terrible. Man, that is just such a good shooting gun. It's such a soft shooting gun. Now, obviously, it's so much larger than the Canic that we had been shooting, the MC9L. It is a bit larger than the Fuse, but man, that is a really, really good gun. So let's reload while we talk about the new gun I ordered. I really wanted to get my hands on a CC9, okay? I don't know why. I just really want to get my hands on it. I want to put 1,000 rounds through it. I want to see if HK actually did a great job and it took them a long, long time to do it, or if it's just mediocre and the gun tube world is crazy. And obviously sometimes the gun tube world will tell you crazy stuff because they get the guns for free, and it kind of drives me crazy. All right, so I like to get my hands on one. I like to put 1,000 rounds through it. However, the local dealers, they're not really big HK. They're not really HK dealers. They buy them through distributors, so sometimes they have hard times getting allocations for them. So we're kind of stuck waiting. Unless you guys know a place I can get one, or a place that wants to send one that we can get our hands on it fast, my goal is to get it, put 1,000 rounds through it. But in the meantime, I did order a Walther PDP. I ordered the 4-inch compact. I didn't order the Pro E. I wanted to get one that maybe wasn't the best one they make, put 1,000 rounds through that, and then consider buying a better one, okay? So that should be here Monday, Tuesday next week, and I'm looking forward to getting it. Once we get that, the goal is to put 1,000 rounds through that on camera like we've been doing with everything else. Let's see how my trigger pulls do this time. One of my complaints about this gun was the reset on the trigger being long. I just did it again. The reset on the trigger is a bit long, but man, the gun shoots so good. That was one of my complaints, talked about it, and that if I had anything bad to say about the gun, the reset on the trigger is a bit long, but man, it shoots so darn good. The grip is good. The sight radius, I like the green instead of the red for the fiber optic. I really need to reach out or get online. I need to buy an adapter for the dot so I can put a red dot on there just to see how it shoots with a red dot. And I've had some more questions about this gun, guys who have messaged and they want to see more rounds put through this gun. And honestly, if you're on the fence about buying this, if I was looking to buy a new gun and my budget was say $500, I would go buy this. Like, I wouldn't hesitate about it. I wouldn't buy anything else. Or maybe if you're just looking to buy a gun and you're looking for a gun with a full size, not necessarily a full size grip, but a, you know, thick, wide, not skinny like the Fuse or anything like that. Dude, for $300, this is it. I'd go buy this, no questions asked. I think people put a lot of value on, well, something has a high price point, it must be good. And there's a law of diminishing return, right? There's a point in time where you spend money, and the money that you are spending, I think I just spit on myself, the money that you're spending is not actually getting you anything in return. And I think something like this really proves that over and over and over again, that you don't have to spend thousands of dollars to buy a good pistol. Something that always irks me, okay? People, I bought this $1,500 handgun. Listen, I bought a lot of $1,500 to $3,000 pistols in my life, and I've sold a lot of them because they're not that great. It's just the reality. Sometimes you do not get what you pay for. That's insane. Let's fast forward through reloading this time. I'd be interested to see, I don't know if anyone makes an aftermarket trigger for this bad boy, but anything to make that reset a little bit smaller, and I think you could go extremely fast with it. It's hard to double tap with that reset. The reset, trying to go fast, I don't like it, okay? But that's all it is, and that's not really that big of a deal. I don't think that you should be rushing your shots anyways. I think a quick cadence, just a quality cadence, say we were here, just... I missed. I think a decent cadence is far better than going fast. The faster you go, you just run into problems, okay? No, I'm rambling a bit, but for $300, I'm telling you, this thing is fantastic. I have looked at buying other pistols in the $300 price point. I just don't think anything stacks up. Like if you look at the Smith & Wesson SD9, it was a 2.0. I would say that trigger is definitely going to be better than this trigger, in my opinion. However, it's not optics ready. You don't even have the ability to put an optics plate on it. And that's important to a lot of people. Not so much myself, but it is important. Ten to go till we get to 1100. No malfunctions. And honestly, I think you guys go down to the comment section if you're still watching. I think that we could put 2,000 rounds through this, never clean it or lubricate it, and not have malfunction. I mean, honestly, I have no doubts that not lubricated. Remember, it's not been cleaned out of the box, not been lubricated out of the box. I have no doubt that it'll go to 2,000 without any kind of love whatsoever. Oh, I missed the last one. I'm terrible. All right, sometimes I get sloppy towards the end of the video. It's just part of life. Sometimes I feel like the videos are taking too long. Don't want anybody to get too bored, right? Let me know your thoughts, though, man. I sincerely mean it. If you had $300, say you were looking to buy your first gun, I would buy this. I would buy ammo. I would buy a lot of ammo, right? So say you had $600. $600, maybe $650, depending on where you live. You should be able to buy this, and you should be able to buy 1,000 rounds of ammo, and just go shoot. If you can't buy 1,000 rounds of ammo, buy 100 rounds of ammo, but go put some rounds through it, shoot it, get comfortable with it, take it home, get used to loading it, get used to ejecting the magazine, get used to racking the gun, get used to dropping the slide. Just get used to it. Spend time with it. This is a nice pistol. The slide serrations, which I just complained about this on the metal carry, or the metal Smith & Wesson metal carry comp of the day. These slide serrations actually push forward, so they are really nice. They work really well. Your fingers don't slide when you grab them. That's important. All that stuff, $300. I don't have enough good things to say about it, okay? If you need one or you're thinking about getting one, I would go buy that, okay? I'm done rambling. Thanks for watching.